The World Anti-Doping Agency, aka Wada, is calling for the Russians to be banned from the Rio Olympics, alleging that there may be some form of state-sponsored doping program in Russia with their athletes. Now, this is the same organization who people were claiming had cleared Alexander Povetkin of any wrongdoing, which is simply not the case if you actually do any due diligence. WADA have not cleared Povetkin. They have not issued any public statement on Povetkin. Go onto the WADA website and type in Alexander Povetkin. Nothing comes up. Go into the WADA website and type in, Russia, doping and all that kind of stuff, and loads of articles come up. Go to the actual source to see their own statements, okay, when you're talking about WADA, because they have a website there, people, that is accessible to anybody. If you want to hear what they've actually said publicly, the statements they've made publicly, go to their website. Don't take Povetkin's promoter's word for it, okay? Anyway, that's just a little mini rant about that because people keep bringing it up. But either way, WADA have called for Russia to be banned from the Rio Olympics. Now, some people are saying that this is geopolitics here, that this is propaganda against Russia. There is no question that geopolitics does manifest itself through entertainment, through sport, and I'm talking about agendas, geopolitical agendas of certain countries, certain regions of the world do manifest themselves through sport and always have done. So I'm not discounting the possibility that the West is using this situation here with WADA, through WADA, they're trying to pump anti-Russian propaganda. I don't discount that possibility at all. Having said that, we need to see WADA's evidence, and WADA have several articles on this on their website. Go read the articles, have a look at WADA's evidence. Is there a problem in Russia, or is it something that has just been invented by the West and a Western agency in WADA? This is what people are saying. Is it something that's been invented as a means of, propaganda by way of demonizing Russia? Is that what this is, or is there something legitimate to it? For a very, very long time, going back to the Soviet days, the days of the Soviet Union, there was allegations of state-sponsored doping in Russia. Some of them were proved to be, there were Russian athletes who were caught for doping, don't get it twisted. So some of those allegations proved to be correct, but in terms of state-sponsored doping, maybe it has been proven in the past in Russia. Maybe it hasn't, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys can enlighten me in the comment section below about that. What I do know about what's currently going on is that a hell of a lot of Russian athletes have tested positive for meldonium. We know that for sure. A lot of the athletes have admitted to taking meldonium. A lot of them have been caught since the meldonium ban. Tested positive. So can that really be disputed? And since the meldonium is being used on such a wide scale in Russia and Eastern Europe, is this indicative of state-sponsored doping? Or is it just a case of that particular substance being readily available in that part of the world? And because it's readily available, athletes of their own volition, without any encouragement or what have you from the state, off their own back, they're going out and getting this substance because other athletes say that it works well for them, so they're using it. Is that what it is? And of course, there may be a lot of other substances that these athletes are getting caught for or being accused of taking, or other substances that may be in popular usage in Russia. And I have to reiterate, people, doping is certainly not a problem which only afflicts Eastern Europe and Russia. It is a worldwide problem. In Britain, in the United States, everywhere. I mean, right now, we've still got this unresolved doping or alleged doping issue with Tyson Fury. We don't know what's going on there. And the Klitschko team, I'm going to do a video about this. The Klitschko team have reached out to UKAD, the UK anti-doping, and the British Board of Boxing Control for clarification on what the hell is going on with the situation with Tyson Fury. So doping is a worldwide phenomenon. But when the state gets involved in doping, I guess that takes it to a whole new level, because the state has certain tools and certain means and ways of protecting athletes who are doping and making sure that they don't get caught. So perhaps when you have state-sponsored doping, it's an even, bigger danger to other athletes out there, particularly boxers, because as long as the fights are taking place in the home country, fighters could be high as hell, on juiced up to the eyeballs on God knows what type of substance. And because the state is basically facilitating it, they're never going to get caught. So anyway, people, you read the article for yourselves. It's quite a lengthy article here about this particular situation with WADA calling for Russia to be banned from the Rio Olympics. Will it happen? Won't it happen? Normally, from what I've read anyway, whenever WADA issues advice on athletes being banned and what have you, the regulatory bodies which, regulate any particular sport, they normally take WADA up on their advice. WADA can only issue recommendations. WADA are issuing a recommendation to the Olympic Committee to ban Russia from the Olympics. Whether or not the Olympic Committee agrees to do it is another thing. Drop your comments in the comment section below, people. Very interesting story here. Have a read of the article, as I say, and leave your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below, as always. All right? It's your boy Hatman. I'm out.